One of the most beautiful things about life is that none of us were born with a high level of discipline. None of us were born with a high level of confidence. None of us were born with a high level of self-belief, self-trust. None of us are born with these traits. So that means that all of us can cultivate them within if we do the work on them, right? Because how ignorant or how selfish or arrogant do you have to be to believe that someone else has something that you don't? I think that's one thing that over time I've learned to understand why people think that way, but it's always pissed me off. Because I look back at my life a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was the same exact way as everybody else, every single other person. But then now I'm where I'm at now, still working super hard towards a dream, but people say that I see that I clearly have the discipline, I clearly have the belief, the trust, the faith and everything. And they ask, how did I do it? How did I do it? How did I do it? Acting like it's not something that they could do. Acting like there's not an answer that they already don't know. You already know what to do to have a certain level of discipline, have a certain level of trust, self-belief. You know what you have to do, you just won't apply it. And you ask me how I did it to hopefully comfort yourself, you're hoping that I give you some answer that will confirm that you can't do it for some reason. And the reason I say it pisses me off is because I realized that I was the same exact place as every other high schooler going into college. And it's like undermining my work. It's disrespectful. It's truly disrespectful because I've done so much work to get into the mind state and the person that I am today that someone will just ask me how I did it. Or someone will act like I was born with it, right? Because when you ask me how I did it and then I give you the answer and you don't follow through, that's basically just telling me that you think I was born with it. That's basically just telling me that you think that what I do doesn't fucking matter or it won't work for you. That's basically all that you're telling me when you ask me how to do it and you don't apply. And that's what all you guys do. There's no education issue here. There's an application issue. Because if you did listen to what I told you to do, or if you just observed me, you would see that I post the same wake up, the same workout, the same macros, the same type of content every single day on my story. It's the same shit. And someone might watch that and kind of think like that maybe I lack creativity or that oh, this dude's fucking annoying, posting the same shit, whatever your judgmental view on it is. But you don't understand that the underlying meaning behind that is that it's strength through repetition, and this is what works. This is what gets you a level of self-discipline, self-trust, self-confidence, because you told yourself you're gonna do something, and I told myself I'm gonna wake up early, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna eat right every single day, and the reason that I told myself I'm gonna do those things is because I know that I can control them. I know that I can control all of those things, which is why I'm gonna continue to do them every single day and post them every single day to show you guys that this is all you need to do to cultivate a level of discipline, self-trust, self-belief, all those things that I've already mentioned 100 fucking times. I'm gonna keep posting it every single day, and if you watch this, you get the reason behind it now. That it's just showing you that it's strength through repetition, and it's showing you the power of habits. Because some of you guys, I really appreciate you guys buying in. And what I mean by that is that you're either emulating what I do, which is like, you're picking up the early wake ups. Now you're working out every day. Now you're holding your word to yourself. And if you're emulating what I do, that means that you believe in me and that you believe what I'm showing works. And guess what? When I fucking make it, which it's only a matter of time, right? It's not if anymore, it's when. I'm gonna fucking remember y'all. But a lot of you guys just want to keep fucking off. You want to see what I do and basically just say fuck you to me. That's what you want to keep doing. Which is, if that's the path that you want to take and you want to continue to practice bad habits, not hold your word to yourself, not have the belief, the trust, the confidence, and everything, by all means, go ahead and keep doing it. But I'm going to keep posting that strength through repetition and holding your word is the single most powerful thing that you can do as a man, because all you have is your word and your reputation. That's all you have. That's all you're ever going to have. Because everybody else can take everything else from you, but they can't take that. They can't take that from you. And even if they try to take your reputation, even if they try to lie on your name, you always know internally who and what you are. And if you always know that internally, guess what? It's going to shape out externally for you. Even if in the moment, externally, it's really difficult, no matter what, if you cultivate it internally, it will happen externally. It will happen. And that's how I feel like internally I'm miles ahead of where I'm at right now. But I'm being patient. I'm not being ignorant. I'm not thinking I should be anywhere I shouldn't. I just understand that as long as I keep this internal state positive and and have the discipline, have the confidence, have the trust, have the faith, and keep taking the risk that it's all going to shape out externally for me in due time whenever I'm granted the answers that I'm looking for. But I understand that I just have to keep doing the work internally, I have to keep doing the habits, and I have to keep strengthening this shit through repetition. And this is how it works. This is how it works. Again, none of us are born with it, but all of us can cultivate it. Every single one of us and every single one of you. Start practicing those positive habits. I love you guys. Let's get it.